Hello everybody, here's the trade log from Jules that I've just received today, and I wanted to go that over with you. I think it's a very interesting one. So you can read his commentary here. So he did did some parts negotiation that had a big impact on him, right? And this is the week he traded after his parts negotiation. So what you're always doing is rating his emotional state, right? And I think that's a good idea, just to be aware, like the positive aspects and then the aspects where you have to be careful of. So it's a daily self-analysis basically. Now let's have a look here what he was doing. So that's a CAD Yen S2 long 60 minutes. So that's in line. That's perfectly in line with the top-down analysis, right? So CAD strength, Yen weakness, and that's an S2 pattern on a 60 minute. So let's have a look at that. So yeah, that's a plain vanilla S2, right? Long. It's a very a slim pattern. We've got very precise touches. The stop goes right here, right? So it's a tight stop, and that's good. Well, it's overextended, right? So he's traded that with some discretion. Well, he's basically trading the momentum, right? So the momentum comes here out of the break of the last high. So the weekly is in full stop run mode, and you can take trades like that. But this is overextended. So this is taken with with having in mind that we are full stop running here, and I mean, you know, just a little bit higher, this bar here on the week will provides you a huge R multiple, right? So you can trade situations like that on discretion. That's a momentum trade basically with a tight stop. So the tighter the stop, the better it is, obviously, if you're trading in an overextended situation, because you're getting out of break even early on and can benefit from the momentum based on a tight stop. So this developed as a small loss, so that's fine, right? Minus 0.4 R starting the week. Now the next trade again here in line with the top-down analysis, pound strength, right? That's what we talked about. So it's another S2, or this time on a 5-minute. Well, this provided a big R multiple. So an S2 on a 5. Here we can see it, another plain vanilla S2. The stop goes here, right? Perfect stop placement, tight stop too. Yeah, so we're coming here, so we're in an uptrend, we're coming out of a sideways price action, so there's a lot of room for a volatility expansion, right? So the moving averages have just crossed over, and well, we can see there's a stop run level here, and we've got the possibility, well, 200 acts as a magnet, and we could spike the 200, right? So that's basically that offers swing potential based on a tight stop. Now, what is a negative? We want to look at negatives. Well, we already we have crossed over. Like that was a snapback, right? So we're basically, that's a momentum play too. So there was big momentum down, so now we've got a big momentum up, and we're just about to run this stop here, right? So we've got one stop run level very close, which is this high here, and it clusters with this one here a little bit further back on the daily. So we've two very good stop run levels and the 200 as a magnet. Now, what is the negative? Well, the negative is that we are currently here hitting the 21 dynamic EMA resistance. However, well, that's another positive. Well, that's an S1 pattern, right? And it's just about to enter. Well, it's a positive and a negative, because we're right there at the flat level, right? And it needs to re-break, so it's still resistance, and it needs to re-break, well, that makes it a make or break trade, right? We could get, well, we are here at resistance, it could bounce off. So with the tight stop, make or break is actually, is a good thing. You don't want to have a large stop with a make or break opportunity. So this has a lot of potential. And let's just see what happened. Well, we've made a stop run, right? Above this high, and we have basically come very close to the 200, right? Here pushing against the 21. So this is basically it, right? And he got stopped out with a big R multiple. So well done. Next one, an S3 this time, long 15. Again here, in line with top-down analysis, Kiwi strength and Yen weakness, S3 15. long. So the 15 is this one, and yes, STB, right? A very strong and smooth trend. This one very strong and smooth, and here we are in a momentum play on the daily. So this is a nice, a very nice S3 trade, right? Based on a small trend bar. It's small and it's green, has the right color, and it worked nicely, right? With S3 or with all of those trades, you basically want to look, okay, how was price activity before? Because you can expect the same thing happening, right? And that's what we see. So this move is basically a copy of this move, right? And this was a stop out. That's an unlucky stop out here with testing the 21, and yeah, that's an unlucky stop out. So this could have even been a BigR multiple. Now this is too big for an STB, right? This cannot be traded for an S3, but it could if it were a smaller bar. So that's an unlucky stop out. This is why you want to be yeah, on the other side of 21 here, in order not this to happen. But obviously you always will get unlucky stop outs. Okay, another S3 short. So this is okay. Well, we've got both, right? Pound strength and Kiwi strength. So let's see what's the setup here. S3 short 15. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Again, a very nice STB, right? Stop goes here, and yeah. Okay. Well, that is a little bit worrisome. We're well overextended here, right? And we have made a stop run. It might continue further down the stop run, right? The slingshot. But we have basically already made some big moves. Well, with a tight stop can counterbalance a lot of negatives. Okay, and this is the one, right? It didn't work out. It rather looks like, oh, this is an S1, right? An S1 is setting up here. Whenever you get a strong momentum move, well, this is basically a strong momentum move, right? Well, what might happen is that you need a multi-bar consolidation, that it's not done with one pullback, right? That it requires more time to calm down and settle. Okay, US CAD S2 short 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So 5 minutes up here. That's a very nice S2 pattern, right? Very tight stop, a lot of compression. You only had white space here. A very tight stop, nice momentum move, right? Beautiful TC1. Well, TC2 is basically, yeah, well, I wouldn't call that overextended because we came back here, back to the moving average, right? So the pullback was relatively close. Well, now it's becoming a momentum play, especially as we have broken the last low here, right? So this has swing potential. I mean, this can make a move like this. So this could go like somewhere down here. With tight stop like that, couple of time frames lower, well, this can generate a big R. Well, that was a break even. Well, let's have a look what happened. Okay, well, it went there, right? It hit the 1.2 R, and then there's a big pushback. Well, you have to get out, right, in such a situation if it pulls back that much. So well done, break even trade. It had a lot of potential. Just a break even. It's a free trade. Next one. New Zealand short. Okay, so Kiwi strength S2. So Jules, it was an S2 week, right? 5 minute, BigR, S2 5 minute. Let's have a look here. S2 5 minute. Okay, we've got many touches, precise touches. We've got 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't call this a touch. It's too far away. 4, 5, right? And good flat line and compression. That's always good. The stop goes here. It could even go actually, yeah, no, that's fine. We've got a double top. So it goes here, or it could even have gone here, right? With a more aggressive stop. But what is good actually to keep the stop here behind the 21 moving average. And it has a lot of swing potential, right? It's just running for those stops here. So it has a lot of potential to go, yeah. Stop a little bit wider. Well, this is the momentum move. You easily get 3-to-1 reward to risk here, right? Okay, I don't see that anymore. What happened here? Let's see. So that's a 4 hour. So we were just breaking here. Okay, well, it went a long way, right? A long way. So there was a BigR multiple, wasn't it? Okay, 3.4 hour. Yeah. Yeah. I cannot see whether it would have worked with a half risk stop here, but it looks like it might have worked actually. Okay, let's see. S3 Singapore dollar, S3 15. Okay, all right. So Jules is already up quite a bit, right, for the week. So this is a pullback. Well, we've got a couple of small bars right in the band, so that's good. These are STVs, these are red, right? A very tight stop. Well, this, yeah, okay, so this is the stop, right? Here, that's the line, and this is the stop, very tight stop. That's great. Well, we're overextended, right? Again here, a tight stop. You don't need to go a long way, so overextension becomes less important with a tight stop. And well, that was a quick stop out. That can always happen with a tight stop, right? You might get a quick stop out or a BigR multiple and quickly out of break even. Now, what's his review? So he traded well. Well, we can see it, good trades, and as well the result was good. And he traded in a very calm mental state, at ease, right? So this is fantastic. He didn't need to force anything. Jules is a strong type A personality, and obviously FOMO and frustration is very normal for type A's. He missed a couple of trades and he was happy with that, right? So no fear of missing out. And he, after his parts negotiation, well, he had a big breakthrough, talking about a mental state, right? Improvement, yeah. So this part was important for his life, right? I asked him what part it was. It was most probably a part that makes things happen, right, with force, and that doesn't work with trading, right? So whenever you release something, you feel a flush of energy, and you feel much lighter, like a weight has been lifted and the blockage removed. And that's what happens when you work on your belief, right? And well, what a nice learning. It's all in the mind, right? And it's a little bit like a race car driver, right? You might be technically perfect. Two car drivers, perfect technically. They both are equally well. Well, who's going to win each and every time? Well, the one that is in a good mental state, right? And this is where you all are, basically. You all are good technically. Well, you have to work on a cool, calm, and confident mental state. And it seems like Jules has done that, has made a major move forward. So well done, congratulations.